morning. It is a Vlogmas day 12. And I'm working from home today, and I have my laptop down here now. I have my coffee and a little bit of water and a few slices of bread. I thought I would just pop on before I start my work day. You can see the sunrise behind me here. Just to say that I know I've missed a couple of days of Vlogmas, and that's really because I needed to power down for a couple of days. So I think I told you earlier this Vlogmas that I sort of burnt out a couple of or 6 months ago. And even though I'm on a good track, I think I will make a full recovery, if that's if that's what you call it. I need more time now to deal with stress than I did before. Because I was usually the sort of, let's power through kind of gal. And that doesn't work anymore. But I think, even people who really love Christmas, like I do, can find that we have a lot of things going on in December. And even before the great burnout, I could sometimes feel a little bit overwhelmed in December, even though I love this time of year. So yeah, I just need a little more time now to recover. So I thought I would just power down for a couple of days while I try to, get some sleep and and everything to get my energy levels a little bit higher up. So I've slept really poorly for a few nights and everything, and I felt really rubbish. So, but now I'm better. So I've had some sleep tonight and everything. So. Or last night. So yeah, but I thought I'd pop on here and say, I'm back. And I hope to be able to do the rest of Vlogmas without more interruptions. But, we'll see how it goes. I haven't been doing any sewing for the last few days. I've had other things to do, but I've tried to take care of myself in the middle of all of this. But yesterday was my youngest daughter's 9th birthday, and we haven't really had a family party. We're having one tonight. But even though her birthday was yesterday, she had a ballet rehearsal and everything, and we couldn't really skip it because the big performance is now on Sunday. So yeah, she needed to go to that. And then my husband is on a work trip, so he's actually in Italy at the moment, the lucky duck, for a conference. So he's staying away all week. So of course that means a little more home logistics for me, but there we are. So yesterday we just, she went to school and all of that. We had a big opening of presents and singing and everything in the morning, obviously. And then she went to school, and then we had pizza for for our dinner yesterday, just to celebrate her birthday a little bit. But today some of the family are coming to have a little warm supper with us. So my kids are in school now. I have a full work day, and then some family members are coming for a hot supper to celebrate my daughter tonight. So I don't think I'll be doing any sewing today either, but I do have some expectations this weekend, and then I'm hoping to get my sister's shirt for her national costume, or bunad, done then. That's priority one, because that needs to be finished soon, and I haven't even started. So I have put the linen on a wash now so that the fabric is ready, and then I'll have to start measuring and everything. So yeah, So that will be going on maybe tomorrow or during the weekend. But for now, I'm going to tuck into my little breakfast here and drink my coffee and, you know, get my workday started. So I'll pop on later. Bye. Okay, I just happened to look up, and would you look at that sunrise? Isn't it lovely? So there are many downsides to living in Norway in the winter time, but this is one of the perks. There are always lovely sunrises. Okay, so it's lunchtime. And the good thing about being in my home office means that I can just, you know, treat lunch very casually and then spend the time on whatever I need to get done. And I'm actually going to bake some saffron buns for tonight. So I'm going to just mix the dough now so that I can let it rise while I do some more work. And then they'll be ready for tonight. So the thing is, on December the 13th, that is the Lucia Day here. And it's usually like in elementary schools and kindergartens, daycare, nursery, that kind of thing. The children usually dress up in white robes and they have lights and they walk around singing a song, and then they hand out saffron buns. And it is kind of a weird tradition maybe, because one, we are definitely not Catholic here, or most people who live here are not that. So, and two, you know, it's, from what I have read, it is sort of a mixture of a lot of different traditions and myths and everything. So Saint Lucia was an Italian saint, and she died a terrible death, a martyrdom kind of death. And yeah, she was all about, you know, bringing light, and she was very kind to the poor and that kind of thing. I know, not exactly the best history teacher here, but but that tradition has also been mixed with the German tradition of Christkindlkind, which is a, you know, a sort of Christmas child that walks around in a white robes and, you know, hand out sweets to the less fortunate and everything. And then there's the Old Norse traditions of Lucia night being the most dangerous time of the year, because for one night only the animals could talk to each other, and no one was supposed to be like in the open air. People were staying inside, and from the Julian calendar it was kind of the longest night of the year. So, and I mean, there are lots of like different myths and religious traditions and everything surrounding this. But if I can remember, I'll leave some links to where you could read about it if you're interested. But the thing is, there's really only one day a year that we serve these kind of saffron buns. And the reason we use saffron isn't really much for the taste, although it tastes nice, but it's to make them yellow, so that they would, you know, shine a light and keep the devil cat away. So in Norwegian, these little baked goods are called lussekatter, which is a tradition that we definitely took from Sweden, and they taste delicious. So thank you, Sweden. I love you guys. So I'm going to cheat a little bit and serve them tonight, seeing as we have family coming over, and my children absolutely love these saffron buns. So I thought I would cheat a little bit and serve them a day early. But I'll set the dough now, and then that can rise while I continue my review work today. looking through 4,000 journal article titles. Woohoo! It's that kind of a day. Yeah, I'll set the dough now and let it rise, and then afterwards I'll form them into these like really peculiar shapes and everything that these like saffron buns are famous for. So hopefully I'll be able to serve some nice saffron buns after supper tonight. And I'll show you the results, obviously. All right, so the saffron milk is now ready to go into the dough. Ooh, yay, this is going to be good. Can you see how yellow that dough is? And now for little tiny pieces of real butter to go into the dough. All right, and here is the result. So my oven bakes a little unevenly, I'm sorry to say, but yeah, and the light in here isn't really great, but they really are very, very yellow. So some shapes are like this one, that's called the snail house, I believe. And then there's the traditional cat. One of the raisins fell off, but you know. And yeah, I can't remember what that one is. Yeah, but there are different kinds of shapes and everything, and they smell pretty good. Oh, there we have the right color too. So I'm not sure how much I'll be able to film later on today, but I'll try to get some snapshots.